Nick, I think we kind of feel like we're starting to sound like a broken record too, but just how is it getting to the point where you feel like, man, we just can't catch a break with the injury stuff and Paul going down and
Yeah,
everything?
yeah. I mean, listen, it's certainly not easy. Tyrese just getting back and didn't really have a feel tonight, and Paul going out. Certainly not easy, but I don't think we. Listen, we didn't put enough together again for 48. I thought again we just got kind of out hustled, just out athleted, out toughed a little bit at the basket in the first half. Second half was obviously better as far as that. It's just searching for lineups that would be able to go out there and play a little more physical and play a little bit better together, etc. There's just a little bit too little too late for that.
Yeah, do you have any more info on what's next for Paul besides just the official
Yeah, so it was
diagnosis?
a hyperextension, similar to the preseason. Same knee, I think. Maybe we're going to find out a little bit more tomorrow, obviously, and when they check it out to see what the extent of it is. But that's what it was.
Do you know enough right now to be able to rule out structural damage, or is that?
Think so. I think they said it was similar to the last time, which was a bone bruise, I think. Yeah, and they actually did, work him there. He was, again, you never know what happens. He was actually fairly close to coming back in the game, but then it kind of stiffened up as he got, out a little bit more. So they decided not to, and now we got to take a look at it, make sure.
What was the one or two things that kind of flipped tonight's game for you guys?
Well, I think in the first half it was certainly transition. Things were just coming at us too fast, right? It was down the floor. It was even if we were matched up, we were kind of late, and they were already in the paint and they were kicking it out, and obviously beat us quite handily from the 3-point line, 19-11. It's hard to overcome from the 3-point line, and then I thought we had a stretch of not so good offensive rebounding. I mean, you look at the numbers and you say, well, geez, we had more offensive rebounds than they did, and and I would imagine of the 9 they had, a lot of those were in the first half. I don't quite remember what the number was in the first half, so we did do a little better in the second half on the rebounding part of it. Had a hard time guarding the ball until late. We finally, just kind of manned up and started being this. I mean, it was a super physical game, right? Like we were having a hard time driving in the paint and keeping making a play because of the physicality. And then we kind of got at least on board and adjusted and started guarding the same way and started creating some of our own turnovers, et cetera. But I think it was just kind of the transition speed of the game mostly.
That was Joel's best game of the year.
Yep.
Just maybe what was different for him tonight, or where did you see him most kind of progress as he still works his way back?
Well, obviously his shooting came back, right? We hadn't really seen that, but his tempo, his rhythm. He was taking shots when he was open. When he wasn't, he was able to get down the lane a few times as well. So I think again he's a talented scorer, we know, and he kind of had that part of his game going tonight.
And the ball was in Jared's hands a lot, which you said
Yep.
might be the possibility. Just how have you seen him grow, just as a decision maker, ball handler, all that?
Yeah, again, I thought he had an excellent game for as much contact as he was taking. Like entire game, it was super physical, and he just kept playing through it and managed to carve out 20 and 5 in a game where they had a lot of attention on him. So, and it's not super easy. I think he was a point guard in high school maybe, but he didn't play it in college and hasn't played it much for us. But I think we're probably trending that way, that he's going to be, our when Tyrese gets back and plays his full minutes, that Jared probably fills in at the point guard spot for him, I think. So I think he handled it pretty well, right? I think, again, he needs to just get more reps to see all the reads and all those kind of things. But that will come with time. Yeah. Guys, good. Okay. Thanks, guys.